Okay, there, Mary Sheila here with BioYouth Labs, and today we're talking about the health benefits of avoiding snacking between meals during the holidays to support your weight management. Now look, my goal for you and for myself is to wake up in January of the new year and feel like I didn't blow everything and I don't have to start over. And my health I maintained. So there are principles that we want to pay attention to make it easier for ourselves to accomplish this. And when we avoid snacking between meals, that helps us to maintain more stable blood sugar levels, and it reduces the likelihood of experiencing energy crashes and cravings for unhealthy sugary foods. And when we limit snacking between meals, this really encourages us to consume the appropriate portion size during the main meal, preventing overeating and supporting overall calorie control. Now, it's different when you go somewhere and there's appetizers, or you're cooking a big meal and you're around food all day, right? Or there's more treats and cookies and all kinds of stuff around the house. But if you think about having a meal and taking a pause and having a meal and taking a pause, that way, if you do want to try one of the cookies your neighbors brought over, maybe you have it at the end of your meal as a part of your meal versus snacking, and then maybe not even being hungry for your main meal and potentially overeating. When you allow an adequate break between meals without snacking, this is also going to be really good to support the digestive process of the body, enabling more efficient nutrient absorption and reducing the likelihood of digestive discomfort. Focusing on structured meal times without frequent snacking will really encourage you to practice mindful eating, right? That's going to promote greater awareness of food and just being full and hunger cues, and reducing the likelihood of overeating, which is, really what happens when we do that. And then we have to remember, oh wait, how does that feel? Ooh, it doesn't feel good when we're too full, right? It's harder to sleep when we're too full. It might not even feel good the next day. We might have a food hangover the next day. So when we prioritize meals versus snacking, that in-between time allows the body to use stored fat as an energy source between meals, rather than continuously relying on incoming calories that can support the process of fat utilization and contribute to weight management. When we don't snack between meals, this is really important for insulin sensitivity, which is so crucial for regulating blood sugar levels and preventing the development of insulin resistance and diabetes, which is really actually a key factor of gaining weight. Focusing on balanced, nutrient-dense meals without frequent snacking allows for a more intentional and thoughtful selection of foods, and that helps promote the consumption of a variety of essential nutrients, and it really supports our overall health and well-being. And the more we avoid snacking, the more we are probably doing mindless eating, or we're not doing as much mindless eating or emotional eating. And this makes it easier to start listening to those hunger cues of actually being hungry versus not being hungry. And that can also, because when we don't hear those, we stop listening to them and really allow ourselves to get hungry. Then we start to hear those cues. We start to eat till fullness, maybe not being stuffed, but then we have that break in between. So it really is an essential way to approach the holidays, but just all the time. Like if we could practice this during the holidays, man, we've got it made all year long, 365, right? And when we start to really get this rhythm of like pausing in between meals and actually really not eating and snacking, we might even be able to go a little bit longer, and that encourages the body to enter a fat-burning state during our fasting periods, potentially contributing to more effective weight management over time. So when we recognize these benefits, right, we can start to make more informed decisions and choices about our eating patterns during the holidays, and that's going to support our efforts to manage our weight and promote overall well-being. I hope this is helpful for you to really get an idea of how we can really step into our health goals and not get derailed because there's another party or another holiday or another weekend or another this. It's like our bodies don't know that it's Sunday versus Wednesday, maybe only if we like trash it one day more than the other day. But it's really about like finding our rhythm and sticking with our rhythm and building our habits. And, even if you start building that habit now of, not snacking, you can even use an alarm clock, right? You could say, oh, I ate at 9 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1. I'm going to set a timer for 4 hours. And hopefully in 4 hours, you're either hungry for your next meal, or maybe you're not hungry, but you're starting to get hungry and you can at least start planning your next meal. 4 to 6 hours is a really great way to go between meals. Depends on your constitution, your metabolism, how slow or fast it is. I hope this is helpful. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. And thank you so much for being a part of the BioYouth Labs community. See you next time.